Stadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. And it's Van Basten! Oh, that was close. In with the challenge. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Oh, that's a key interception. Van Basten. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Now it's Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's crossed into the middle. Punched away. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That looks a good ball through. Faith, there's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Now it's Van Basten. Kaká does well to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Pires, good purposeful running this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Batistuta is eyeing up his options in the middle. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso, who's short, swings in across. Now that looks a decent ball. Now, who's going to be... He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kaká. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Van Basten. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Cruyff. He's being urged to shoot. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sao Paulo have their second corner now. Costa Curta flashes it across. Crossed in again, and he's following up! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Mbappe. Perez. Howson cuts out the pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Pinches it off him. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Cruyff. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to pass it through, and he was alert to it. Not the most accurate pass. And he shoots! He's delivered all right! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Nicely weighted ball. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that was nowhere near his best. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Stood up well to him there. And it's Perez. And he's in on goal. Aims beyond the defence. Alonso. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sao Paulo have their third corner. And he's gone looking for safety. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zanetti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sao Paulo get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Belletti. Well, they can break here. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Vinicius Junior. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Batistuta. Batistuta is flagged offside.
Presente na partida de hoje.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yes, ended up in no man's land. And it's Kaka. Now it's got space here. Kaka played into space. Now great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, this is a very good run.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he's managed to get rid.
Sao Paulo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, it's Van Basten. This is Batistuta. Picked up, it's Perez! And that's caused a worry or two. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Perez. Cruyff. An instinctive delivery.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 9, camisa 15, camisa 17, camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20,
Rijkaard.
camisa 23, camisa 7.
Decent progress down the left.
Camisa 14,
Vinicius Junior.
camisa 21.
And that has put a halt to things.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now the cross. And he skips past his man, turns and goes back. Vinicius Junior. And this is Batistuta. And he's worked it through. He's found a way through. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substituição.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Will play through for the wide man. He's picked his way through, played in with purpose. Guardiola. Griezmann. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Torres stood his ground strongly. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Crosses it in. Terrific header. Oh, it rattles the bar. Relentless. Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Gol marcado pelo
Mbappe
jogador.
duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0 and big header! Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Kagawa. Shoots! And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. And as you can see, we've already started here. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
That's tidy. And this is Stoichkov. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. He won't be happy with that one. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, good driving run. This is Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. Belletti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff, and the shot. Decent chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! There is the breakthrough. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Howson tries making a foray down the right. And here's Mbappe. That is good strength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Kaka. Defending was strong and firm. Roberto Carlos. He's making a real surge on the left. Now this could be a chance. Cross header! And the keeper's there to save. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as they're going to go. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deep cross. Roberto Carlos. And the counter is on. It's a good foot in there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cruyff, and this is Cruyff. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Stoichkov. Vinicius Junior driving on and making good progress. And this is Torres. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Kaka! It's loose and there's a race for them. And one more try! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff is offering.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Howson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But he's well positioned here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Fernando Torres. Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! No way through. Caceres. And it's Rodri. Good take, and is he in? Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Big chance! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Cruyff. For Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. This is Batistuta.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard. Costa Curta. And here's Batistuta. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a mistake!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that looks a decent ball. And Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. That's been slipped through. That's very neat. No way through, so back it comes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kaká, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And again! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. That pass isn't the best. Caceres threads one in, dink through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kagawa. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Rodri. And here's Maradona. Zanetti gets a foot in here. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Rodri voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. Chance! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Sao Paulo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for options for movement. This is Batistuta, and Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff does really well there, he is strong. So, third corner of the game. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great defending, strong and determined. Griezmann. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Kaká. And that interception was most necessary. Spread neatly. Oh, terrible pass. Crosses it in. Kagawa, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's a pretty loose pass. Sao Paulo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, crack. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's there to clear it. Look at the space here. Nice control. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Right card. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Griezmann. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Griezmann. Cruyff! They've done it! Right back in the game! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Sao Paulo get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Ball is bounced loose now. Kaká. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out wide. Cross to the back post. That's an excellent interception. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kagawa. Cruyff. And it's Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's picked his way through. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Batistuta. Delivery from Mbappe. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Griezmann. He's found a way past. Cruyff. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now who's going to be first to this? Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's gone loose. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. And this is Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. In by chance! And yes, it's there! Sao Paulo are back on level terms. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. Kaká. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. And here's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's a great ball here.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And it's Belletti. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kagawa has created one goal already. Belletti. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Cruyff. He is through here. Crosses it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Sao Paulo have their second corner now. Costa Curta flings in across. Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Former number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. And it's Zanetti. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Caceres going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sao Paulo get their 4th corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior. Kaká. A probing pass. And that's put paid to a promising move.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kaká. Now, can they get him away?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Batistuta gets into a good... Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Sao Paulo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 18, camisa 3, camisa 15.
Tries to pass it through. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Camisa 23.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Has a look and plays it forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Torres! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
that's a simple one for the keeper. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Stoichkov. He's tried one! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Kagawa. Now it's Torres. Caresses it through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Sane plays it short. Oh, nice touch. Hit into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.